Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 36 of the Pokemon Cup Series. Today we're here at Rockingham, North Carolina for the running of the Chevy Monte Carlo 400. And we are going to be using the Looney Tunes paint schemes that was made by Robert Pankow of Splash and Go Graphics. I will leave a link in the description for you to download this car set, but he did a really good job at recreating the old Looney Tunes paint schemes from the early 2000s and putting them into the Menix 18 mod. So we're going to give these cars a spin. We're going to take these cars for a spin and going to have a great race here at the Rock. And as you all know, Rockingham Speedway, it's a 1.017 mile D-shaped oval. We'll be running 40 laps around this track, with stages ending after lap 10 and 20, and of course the final stage will be the 20 lap showdown to the finish. So we're going to have ourselves a good race here at the Rockingham Speedway, I should say. At Rockingham Speed, we're going to have a great race here today because of all the Looney Tunes cars in the field. And they're going to start the first 12 positions here in this race, so let's go through each one of them. On the pole for this one will be the one car of Cullen Francis with Tasmanian Devil in the front. On his outside will be Grayson Acevedo in the 48 with Sylvester and Tweety in the front. Row 2 will have J.D. Jones with Pepe Le Pew in the front. And in fourth will be the 8 of Ben Goldman. Gossamer's at the front, but he's got other Looney Tunes characters in the side of his car, and he's going to run with this scheme. And he also actually has another Looney Tunes scheme, an alternate Looney Tunes scheme in the set. He will run that paint scheme on our next race. Then there's the 24 of Alex Hawking starting fifth. He's running with Bugs Bunny on the hood. And then we have the 13 Eli Bright with Yosemite Sam on the hood, and also Bugs Bunny too. And then we got the 42 of Zachary DeLello with another picture of Tasmanian Devil at the front. So Taz is in two cars, and so is Bugs Bunny, or three if you want to count the A car for both of them. And then there's the 95 car of Philip Goldberg, who has Yosemite Sam as well in the front of his hood. And then we have the 9 car of Robert Smith with Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote in the front of his hood for the 9 car. And then in 10th is the 3 car of Billy Bishop with Marvin the Martian at the front. And the final 2 Looney Tunes cars in this field are run by Tommy Highsmith in the 88, who has Speedy Gonzalez. Yeah, I almost forgot his name. Speedy Gonzalez is at the front. And the last one is the 43 of Raleigh Spurley Tube, and he's got Daffy Duck in the front of his hood in this field. So that's all the Looney Tunes cars in this field to start off here at Rockingham, North Carolina. Let's look for our last winner. One more driver before we begin. Our winner from last weekend was Carter Friesen, and he will be starting 36th position here in today's race. So now let's take you trackside for the command to fire up the engines, as we're about to go back racing at Rockingham, North Carolina.
Drivers, start your engines.
Here we go, the cars roll off the track. 40 laps around Rockingham. Again, 10 laps each for the stages, and the final stage, of course, 20 laps. We'll see which Looney Tune car will come out on top, or will we see a winner come out of nowhere? Big implications could be said here for the playoffs at Rockingham, North Carolina. And we're about to go green flag racing here in the Chevy Monte Carlo 400. Great start by the 1 car of Cullen Francis. And there's that 31 of J.D. Jones in the second position now as we go through the first lap. Look at that 24 of Alex Hawkins going low for second. Oh, Robert Smith is in the wall there. Got a piece of it. Got a piece of that wall. DeLello and Robert Smith in the top 5. And they're all Looney Tunes cars. How about Nikki Maxwell though? Look at her working her way up to the front. 23 car running with no sponsor in the hood. Yet she's still doing really well. And there she goes. She just went by Tommy Highsmith in the 8th position? Or 7th? No, I think this is 6th. Yeah, 6th. My bad. Robert Smith down low over the 42. Oh, wow. They're going 4 wide nearly behind them. This is going to get tough. It's going to be very tough. Look at the damage that the 51 already has of Anthony Lopez. Look at the damage he has on his side. It's been all about the one car today, and Sharona Evans hits the wall, and Chase Dunbar takes position away. Oh, wow. Evans dropping back real fast, and Tommy Highsmith is trying to get back into the game. Chase Dunbar going to try to get another position, this time from Alexander Rowe. And by the way, thought I might add that Dunbar is a rookie in this race, along with many others. And he's running pretty well in the top 10. Oh, there's a crash! Grayson Acevedo has some problems. Did he get spun? Yeah, he did get spun. And no caution came out. We continue to run green. Grayson Acevedo just got hit by Sharona Evans. And no yellow came out. How weird is that? No caution. We stay green. Wow. There's the smoke from the spin. Hopefully that won't affect the visibility of the leaders. Wow. I'm surprised there was no caution for that spin. 48 car was the first Looney Tune car down deep in the field. Wow, not a good day for Acevedo at all. Obviously, that's not what he was expecting in this race. And there you see the Tasmanian Devil taking the lead here and trying to win stage 1. Already has 2 wins in the season, looking for a 3rd win. Just, I believe, 14 races in, if I'm not mistaken. Just dominant so far for Cullen Francis. Just 2 seasons off winning a championship in the Cup Series, and he's been the one to watch out for. Get it? The one? Anyway, top 10 in stage... Well, no, one more lap in stage 1, my bad. Look at Hawkins trying to gain on that 31 car. Might try to get 2nd place. And now we reach the end of stage 1 on lap 10. So Francis is going to win the stage, and the top 10 are on your screen. The corners are a little tough here at Thunder Alley, so they could easily wreck each other if they're not careful. Last time at New Hampshire, it was a wreck. Well, New Hampshire was much more of a calmer race than it was before. The only caution that came out happened with just 2 laps to go. That forced overtime. And in the end, Carter Friesen went on to hang on to the lead and win. And Nikki Maxwell took a hard hit in the wall there. She just lost a position. Yikes. Oh, look at Dunbar trying to gain on that 88 car of Tommy Highsmith. Might have gone too hard there. There you see 4th place. Zach DeLello is trying to catch up to the pack. Oh, wow. Jones went a little high there. Might be a chance for that 24 to make a move. Alex Hawkins trying to get the win for the Pendrick team, and I believe they don't have a single win. No, wait. Yeah, they don't have a single win so far this season. It's been a tough one, a tough start for Hendrick. And they really need a win to boost them up. To lap 15, it's still been about Cullen Francis. He has just dominated this race. Friesen, yeah, he dominated the New Hampshire race before, and Highsmith goes up in the wall, and Bishop is going to complete the pass on the 88 car. I'm surprised we've had a caution so far in this race. I thought that with drivers hitting the wall, there would be at least one caution. And that spin, by the way, was the closest we came to a caution in the race, and they both spun. Yet no yellow. So I think it might benefit JD Jones a little bit, because he's gaining on the 1. We've seen gains come and go. But will this one stick? Oh wow, 9 car, a little trouble in the wall, and here comes Dunbar. Dunbar gets by the 9. Robert Smith, he hit the wall and he lost momentum. So a couple drivers in the back having trouble avoiding the wall. But Cullen Francis, he's doing really good. Obviously a former champion. And he's trying to make this season his season. Trying to win that 2nd title. And he is doing an excellent job trying to win that 2nd title. And last season, he was the regular season champion. Might even repeat that title this season. I mean, Cullen Francis, he has just been one of the best drivers in this series so far. There's a caution flag halfway through the race. And Zachary DeLello just took 3rd place from Hawkins racing to the line. And now there's Lauren Martinez in the front of the leaders, but I think Francis will slow down in time to hang on. So caution's out for the first time with 21 laps to go, halfway through the race, and we already have our first, and we finally have our first caution. And it was Lauren Martinez getting hit by Anthony Lopez. Wow, how did that bring a caution and the other one didn't? Yeah, that's kind of weird. Happened in the middle of the pack like the other wreck did, but that brought a caution, the other didn't? Huh. I guess there is some inconsistency in this track. Wow. Never thought it would be some inconsistencies here, but you never know though. Yeah, I'm surprised. Anyway, everybody's coming to pit road now. Halfway through the race, and I think they might be good to the end if they decide to pit halfway. Unless if, and you know, the game decides that the AI cars need to pit at least one more time. So, that could happen. I've seen that happen before many times. Anyway, everyone's on pit road. So here we go. Who's out first? Well, look at Billy Bishop. He comes out first. He's going with a very, very different strategy. I don't know if he took tires. I don't know if that's going to help him out at the long run, but Cullen Francis is out second. Over DeLello and JD Jones and Alex Hawkins and Highsmith. So those are the drivers that came off pit road. But we'll see if Billy Bishop's strategy will pay off at the end. Alright. So now Cullen Francis in 2nd place. Behind the 3 car. So if the 3 decides to pit again because the tires won't last. Or I don't know, he might have taken tires, or I don't know, he might have taken 2, but he took a real fast pit stop. That was a fast pit stop. His pit stall was like a little farther than the 1 car because the 1 car started on the pole, and now he's gonna have to face off against Bishop. We'll see whose strategy pays off at this restart. And here we go back to green at the Rock. Look at Francis get a good jump. Already in 2nd, and Dunbar is in the wall with Robert Smith. Things getting crazy behind them. Bishop to pit road. I don't think the tires are going to last. This strategy does not work. And I think there's a battle for the lead. And J.D. Jones just took the lead. J.D. Jones was able to pass Francis. And now the 24's loose. Got very loose on that corner. J.D. Jones leads the race. I don't know if that was part of their plan. I think Bishop stayed out. And when Bishop decided to pit, I think he might have slowed down the one's momentum and got his teammate to take the lead. Wow. I don't know if that was smart strategy or just flat out cheating. But either way, one RCR's car's loss is another one's gain. And J.D. Jones is in front with 12 to go. Oh, now Bishop's off pit road. Question is he going to help Jones again? That's just, wow. These two are real good teammates to each other. Yeah, when Bishop pitted and Francis just didn't know what to do, he just slowed up and let J.D. Jones took the lead. His teammate. I wonder if he's going to let his teammate by. Maybe the 3 car is going to try to give the 1 car the dirty air. Oh, wow. That's just insane. But anyway, 11 laps to go here at North Carolina, Rockingham. And look at Alexander Rowe. He moved up to 3rd place. What a run for him. Sean Kennedy and Dylan Kroom in the top 5. Oh, and James Richardson 6. Look at that. 3 Joe Gibbs cars running in the top 10. Who would have thought that would happen here at Rockingham? Battling against the Ganassi car and the RCR cars. Oh, wow. That's insane. Oh, boy. Wouldn't it be great for J.D. Jones to have his first career win here at Rockingham, North Carolina? Might make a lifelong dream come true. 9 laps to go. I think he's not going to try to catch that 3-lap car. I think he's going to try to play safe here and try to hold off against the 1 and focus on just holding off the 1 car. Or maybe the 41, because that 41 is real fast. Alexander Rowe, he is also an awesome driver, running 3rd position. Coming to 7 laps to go here at Rockingham, North Carolina, and J.D. Jones is out in front. Just 7 laps away from his first career win. We've seen Max Ferrier take his first career win this season. Now J.D. Jones trying to repeat here at Rockingham. Six laps to go. He would have to hold off a former Cup champion to win this race. And Francis was dominant in the first half of the race. But he wants to win. I know he's hungry for the win right now. Francis already won twice this season. A 3rd win here at Rockingham. I think Lopez got his 3rd win at this track last season as well. So Anthony Lopez had like 4 or 5 wins in season 35 last season, and Francis trying to do the same thing, but he's running out of time to catch J.D. Jones, and 41 is gaining in behind him in the back. But unless if the logic says otherwise, J.D. Jones might be able to hold off 4 laps to go and win. So he's going to let that 3 car run away, and he's not going to take any chances. He's going to just try to block that 1 car, trying to hold him off for the next 3 laps to get the win here. And he'll have his first win, but we had a caution with 2 to go that forced overtime last race, and that came out of nowhere, so I wonder what's going to happen here. Will they even have enough fuel to make it? Because they pitted like a lap short of halfway. We'll just have to wait and see. 2 laps to go at Rockingham. J.D. Jones, can he hold off the former champion and pull off a major upset for his first career win? Here we go. Coming to the white flag with 1 lap to go. We're probably not going to see the 31 again after this season. That will be taken over by the 8 car for RCR, and they're going to make it a real full-time ride. But anyway, white flag's in the air with 1 to go for JD Jones. Francis has one more chance to catch him. Final corners for JD Jones. And he's going to pull off the upset. And here he comes off the final corner. JD Jones wins the Chevy Monte Carlo 400 at North Carolina Speedway in Rockingham for his first career Pokemon Cup Series win. JD Jones now joins among the many winners here in the Pokemon Cup Series. JD Jones, he's got to be very happy to finally win a PCS race, and it comes here at Rockingham Speedway, beating out the former champion to the line for the win. Boy, was that a great race. Race 13 in the books, and JD Jones takes the checkered flag and collects the win for the RCR team. They were able to hold off for the win. Billy Bishop was the only car lap down. He led early on but decided to pit. But I think that was part of his plan. He wanted to give his teammate his first win, and he probably came up with something real sinister. Slow down Francis's momentum enough for Jones to make the pass and win the race. I don't know if that was smart strategy again or just flat out cheating. I don't know what it was, but either way, JD Jones is a first-time winner in the Cup Series. So congratulations to the 31 team getting the job done and giving JD Jones his first career PCS win. But anyway, hope you enjoyed our race, and our next one will be at Martinsville Speedway, the short track paperclip. We're back to short track racing. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of thrills. So you don't want to miss a single minute of Martinsville Speedway. Until next time, we will see you at Martinsville Speedway. We hope you'll join us for that race next time. So we'll see you at Martinsville.